Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, hot mess Republican congressman, well, congressman-ish, let's put it that way. George Santos has purportedly been dipping into his campaign funds again. This time, though, it might be legitimate. We're not sure. He's claiming that it's totally legit. So, according to several news outlets, Santos' campaign paid him $85,000 in just the most recent quarter. Santos only raised $133,000 in that last quarter. So he took a large chunk of it, over 60%. And he claims to be running for re-election, but they say he hasn't spent any money on his re-election campaign. He's just paying himself. So Santos alleges that this $85,000 is reimbursement for loans that he made to his campaign for the 2022 midterm election. But we still don't know where Santos allegedly came up with that money. Remember, he says that he came up with more than $700,000 to loan his campaign. But as you all know, at the time, he claimed to be earning $55,000 a year. So where did all that money come from? It still doesn't make sense. And Politico flagged another suspicious detail about his campaign contributions. Many of the recent donors have supposedly given Santos the maximum allowable contribution, which is $3,300. What makes it suspicious is the fact that they list their profession as students or housewives. And some of these people say that they work part-time jobs or as a cashier. So the obvious question is, where are these students, where are these part-time employees coming up with thousands of dollars to hand over to a man who's been indicted on 13 counts of financial crimes? And why would they be handing it over, right? And why all of a sudden is he receiving all of these donations again? He lost money in the first quarter of this year because so many people who had previously donated to him were requesting refunds. Well, Mother Jones news outlet did a little research, and what they found is that a large portion of these contributions in this most recent quarter came from supporters of the exiled Chinese billionaire Miles Guo. Or Go. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. It said go in pronunciation. And then other people were telling me, no, it's pronounced go. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll just call him Miles. So he has been indicted, this man, also for a multitude of financial crimes here in the US. This is also the guy who just so happens to be a good friend of Trump ally Steve Bannon. So we all knew that it seemed very random because Santos started tweeting out his support for this man. Now it seems to make sense. His supporters started supporting Santos. Still don't know why. It still doesn't really make sense, but at least we know where the money is coming from. At least we think we do, unless they're straw donors. I mean, there's no evidence of that yet, but we'll see. So yeah, still seems like some shady stuff is going on. I'm sure this will all come out eventually, as everything else has with Santos. One thing to know is that momentum is building in the House to censure him. Now, a censure to me is it's just like, oh, we're wagging our finger at you. You did something bad, you naughty person. It doesn't do anything. It's not like he's going to be removed, but apparently the Democrats are putting forth a motion to censure George Santos. And just today it was announced that they are gaining steam in the House. They now have, I believe the last count was 8 Republicans who have signed on, who have said, yes, I want to censure him. So that may pass. Again, it's kind of, not worth the paper it's written on, but whatever. That's the best we can hope for with the Republicans in charge, because they still need his vote, so they're not going to do anything about it. They are investigating him, but I wouldn't anticipate that they're going to come to a conclusion with that investigation until after the next election. Anyway, guys, I will let you know when I hear more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like this video, share it with others, become a subscriber if you have not already, become a donor if you can. If you can leave a one-time tip, that's awesome. If you can become a monthly donor, that is even more awesome and really helps to keep the show moving forward. So really, really appreciate all of you. Love you all. Links are down below in the description box on YouTube and on the podcast. Take care. Talk with you soon.